Welcome to this special edition of VERITAS, our University Abuja Half Hour, our weekly television programs where we talk about quality formation and academic excellence. In this special edition, we want to bring you highlights of what the VERITAS University Abuja media team have been able to achieve, just teasers of what we were able to do. We started with all types of educational activities. My name is Cyril Ole. In this edition, we want to remind you that we interviewed the Vice Chancellor of VERITAS University Abuja, Reverend Father Professor Hyacinth Ementa Ichoku, who took time to explain to us that quality education, academic excellence are the core values of what we do at VERITAS University Abuja. Let's listen to the Vice Chancellor. The last time I came here to interview a registrar, she also used that word, mentorship.
Yes.
Is this a kind of program that the VERITAS University is running or something?
Yes, of course. It's just because that we get our staff, our staff are also committed to also training students, mentoring students, not just training them in the classroom, but mentorship. And that's why I keep talking about our structures, the structures we have on ground. If, for instance, you go to the hostel, we have hostel administrators who help to guide students.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course, guide students.
They live with
the students. They live with the students. If a student feels challenged, if a student has any challenges, these are always there with them to be able to guide them.
And they are staff of the university.
They are staff of the university. We pay for them. We engage them. So so that's one. But above them, we also have hall masters. You find this also in other secular, public institutions.
Yes,
But then their roles is what we are emphasizing here, because in the public university sometimes they don't really have any impact. But we really want that impact to be felt. So that is a senior academic who is supposed to be an icon, so who is supposed to be a model, who is now responsible for this group of students. And so they form a group. They become a group, and they engage in group activities under the supervision of the hall master, who guide them. Sometimes they engage in different kinds of activities, as I've said, but then also they also engage in activity within themselves. Group. Horizontal formation, what we call horizontal formation. So you find that the horizontal formation is where, because they are bonded, because the hall master helped them to bond among themselves, they also now, because of that bonding, they are able to correct themselves.
Wow, this is interesting. I have heard you mention the structure that VERITAS University is running.
Yes.
Now, I am inclined to asking you, is this structure separate from the structures we find in other universities? In other words, Prof, are the programs run in your university accredited by the National University?
No, that's it.
Or is there some kind of religious body that gives you accreditation for a program?
No, we undergo the same kinds of all the same accreditation systems in other universities. The point we are emphasizing when I talk about mentoring structures in the university, we are talking about structures that help the student to identify himself or herself, to define his purpose, to define his direction and all that. And moral definition, of course, and of course all other in the character formation side. But when you come to academics, we follow the usual university programs as determined approved by NUC. We have all our programs in the university are accredited, none, with the exception of none. All the programs we run in management sciences, in engineering science, in engineering faculty, in humanities, in natural sciences, in education, and so on and so forth. All of them have, in fact, we had accreditation, NUC came for accreditation 2019, and we had all the 10 programs that we fielded that they came for accreditation. We scored high.
Really?
We passed all the accreditation. We are not, let me tell you, we are not, we are not here to meet NUC standards. We are operating above NUC standards.
Really?
Yes, because what NUC does is to set minimum standard, and that's what they call it, minimum standard. We are not here to operate minimum standards. We want our students to be competitive. When they go abroad, they are competitive. When they go to the industry, they are competitive. That's exactly the kind of people we are producing. And you can go and Google and find out our products in the market. The graduates of this university in the market. They are doing excellently well.
You have produced some.
Definitely. We have had our eighth graduation set. 8? Yes, we have had our 8th graduation set.
And they came out in some.
Excellent. I mean, it's not everybody in the field will in a class that will be hitting the top. But what we are saying is that our products are not in any way deficient. In fact, we are aiming for the highest, the highest quality. And that's why many universities abroad are coming, wanting to align with us. Many universities are coming for collaborations with us.
In what way, Prof?
The point that I'm not kidding you. We are having universities from UK, universities from America, universities from Canada, wanting to collaborate with us, partnership in terms of, training of. They want students who can train maybe 2 years here, 3 years here, and go and conclude their training abroad.
Really?
Believe me, many universities abroad, University of Arizona, University of North Dakota, they have been here. Other universities from UK are also coming. The last one that came is the London School of Commerce. It was here. We've been discussing. They are eager for us to move. In fact, we are the ones that are like saying,
take your time, take
it easy. But they want to have our students. And the last letter I wrote to parents as the Vice Chancellor,
you communicate with parents too?
Definitely. One of the things we do here is to be sure that parents, students, staff of the university are on the same page. We are always communicating with these people on the same letter we will send every month.
Like feedback mechanism.
Yes.
Within the period under review, we also interviewed Reverend Father Dr. Martin Onukuba. Reverend Father Onukuba is the Director of Development at VERITAS University, Abuja. He also explained the various infrastructural development and talents available at VERITAS University, Abuja. Let's listen to him. What specific areas, I'm talking about in terms of infrastructural development now, are you focusing on in terms of priority? Since obviously you cannot get money to do everything at the same time. What are your areas of priority?
Now, what I will say now on that is the sporting activities. Number one, the chaplaincy house. Number two, then the residence for priests, recreational place for priests and religious, and then going to the things that will be bringing money to the university, the water project, the poultry, and piggery, and then the bakery. So these are what we want to achieve before maybe the end of the quarter of next year. Please God.
You talked about the chaplaincy, maybe for the chaplain. Was this originally part of the master plan, or it is just something you have brought because of your position as president of the regional priest?
It is, because the chaplain of the university is very important.
Okay.
Right now he's living outside. So it is really. And at this juncture, I want to thank the Knights of St. Mulumba for building the chapel.
They did?
The chapel.
The chapel.
Maybe nobody told them about the chaplaincy house. So we want to inform them about the chaplaincy house.
Okay, so Knights of St. Mulumba, we are telling you that you haven't finished your job. Please, come back.
I guess, I have a Knight of St. Mulumba around me,
I will find out from my producers at the end of this. Okay. So you should complete that.
Yes.
So that the chaplain moves in.
Yes, it's necessary. Necessary. The students need that.
Okay. How are you looking for funding, other than individuals? Please come and help us. Associations, come and help us.
Yeah. I would really have to say kudos to the Vice Chancellor.
Okay.
Because he has been supportive.
Okay.
Then, of course, the bishops. Catholic bishops. Wonderful group.
Okay.
Then individuals, like somebody that is doing the clinic. Somebody decided to be giving money for the clinic. He has promised to give some. He has already paid in some money. So
what do you mean giving money for the clinic?
Trying to donate some money. Subsidizing the building.
Okay. But not the medications.
Not the medications. We will do the building first, and then
okay.
So that's it. So we keep on praying that good way people will still come our way.
But are you not finding it difficult approaching people? Because the impression we have out there is that the Catholic bishops are so rich, they can even buy this country if they want.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you read it from somewhere. I think your question is quite necessary, because the difficulty is begging money with the name of the university.
Okay.
Sometimes it gives the impression that the university is not. But so we approach people with the Directorate of Employment of Development. And then they see reason why we should have this project or this other project.
Okay.
We'll leave it to God.
I also had the opportunity to host your registrar, Dr. Mrs. Okonkwo, who told us that the university does not discriminate. The university admits people from all parts of Nigeria, irrespective of their religious belief and all that. So, in your search for funding for the fiscal development in the university, are you looking beyond the Catholics, or are you concentrating just on the Catholics?
I don't know whether I have a list of Catholics. Okay. So I get to everybody I want to.
And so far it's been... Okay.
It has not been easy.
I know.
It has not been easy. And with this coronavirus pandemic, it's not been easy. Okay. But I know that if you have a good will and the people see what you are presenting to them, they buy into it. Okay. Honestly, they buy into it. And I just pray that we continue to make progress. Okay. Because we are working under a VC that wants that kind of progress. I will have to give it to him, It's all I can say, asking God for health, and then for for the
Well, I suspect that with your position as the president of West African Priests, you can get money from across the region.
yeah.
Both students and staff were also taken through skills development on ICT. This was because during the lockdown occasioned by the COVID pandemic, it became necessary that Veritas University Abuja never closed down even for one day as a result of the pandemic. Veritas continued its academic activities online. And so it became necessary that both academic and non-teaching staff were taken through ICT skills development in order to prepare them, not because we are anticipating another lockdown, but just in case there is need for us to combine both physical learning and ICT virtual learning. And so staff were taken through ICT development in a 2 weeks course that involved both academic and non-academic staff. This was what happened.
You can also now add private comments, which are different from the ones that are on the web. You can see general comments. This is also a This is a general comment. It's separate from the comments that you make on the person's.
Okay, I am engineer Peter Ataigwemi. I'm an IT support specialist and digital learning coach here at VERITAS University.
Okay, we see you talking to these people. What is this program all about?
Well, this is all part of the orientation program we have at the beginning of every year for members of staff, academic and non-academic. This program involves, for now we are handling the academic staff, and it involves teaching them how to use the learning management system, which is the G Suite for education that the university has actually acquired the license for, and also pointing out some of the little challenges we have with our email accounts.
From our previous experiences,
yes.
Are you also going to have this for students when they come back?
Well, at the moment, we don't have any plans in place to have this training for students because this is mainly for educators, not for learners, teaching them how to use the platform to interact with their students. However, I do understand that there might be a need to actually bring this up with the students as well.
Thank you for talking to us. At Veritas University Abuja, we also discovered some students who have special talents, some of them in painting and arts, some of them in seamstress, some of them in singing, some of them gospel songs. We also discovered some staff who have various kinds of skills. And then because the Veritas University Abuja environment is good for skills development, they are combining both their studies or both their job on Veritas in addition to showcasing their talents at Veritas University. That was what we called Veritas Had Got Talents. Let's recall some of those beautiful moments. So here we are again with the student of Veritas University, Mass Communication 300 level, Dorothy Ode. Help us explain your paintings. Let's start with this one.
I started with a landscape because I was so proud of what God has done. So this is my very first artwork on a canvas.
On a canvas?
Yes, this is called a canvas.
Okay.
I made this by myself. So this is my very first artwork. And I made a lot of mistakes that most artists don't make because I was learning this on my own. So this is my first work. You will notice it from my calligraphy, it wasn't that good, but it was okay.
Don't be discouraged because you are still coming up. So if you don't even tell us that there's a mistake, I wouldn't even find out. In the rock. Can you give us just a teaser from this track? Why?
Okay. Tap, 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 tap. In the book of Numbers, God gave Moses power and
Let's give thanks and
authority.
praises to God and put Satan to flight. Yeah. Let's magnify the Lord and minimize the devil. Hallelujah.
Now we have in our midst another great artist in the making, another talent in Veritas University, Abuja. We are talking of Miss Autumn Regina.
But you fix me up. I was down out, but you washed my frown out. I was angry, but you gave me peace. Round and round, up and down, side to side, I found no one. I was gone, but you gave yourself for me.
Final year students, our last final year students, the 2019-2020 graduates who graduated right on time, also had occasions and reasons to thank God. They organized a Thanksgiving ceremony which started with a Holy Mass. They all fired out for Thanksgiving activities with their parents, and they all came in their numbers. We showed them, and we are happy to show them again, hoping to see them again, to come back for their convocation ceremony very soon. This was how we captured that moment.
Okay, so now we're here with the outgoing president of the Mass Communication Department, Benjamin Idam. How do you feel right now?
I feel awesome, excited. In fact, I would lack words to express my feeling right now. I'm just grateful to God for everything.
Now we are here with the 2017 to 2019 Miss Vuna. Hello, Christine.
Hi, love.
How do you feel right now?
Excited, like you guys. I'm so happy. As in, I've been waiting for my Thanksgiving 600 level. Like.
I must say, you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
So, what are you thanking God for today?
I'm thanking God. First of all, today is a new day, new week, new month, and today's Thanksgiving. I'm so happy. I'm thanking God for making me survive till date. I mean, 2020 has been a tough year, and for me to actually be thanking God today, I'm just overwhelmed.
It has. Okay. So, are you thanking God also for the struggle that has made you who you are right now? The 4 years in Veritas University.
Of course. I'm thanking God for everything. My friends, my lecturers, the whole bus. Like, because, I mean, what's school without a struggle?
Exactly.
So, exactly. The whole assignment tests, all the late nights. I'm going to miss it, but then I'm happy.
Okay, so what do you have to say to Veritas University right now?
Thank you, Veritas University. Thank you to my lecturers, my friends who pulled through with me. I'm super grateful. Thank you for everyone who stood by me.
How you feel right now? Being done 4 years, how do you feel in this moment?
Yeah, we're really excited.
Almost 4 years, no be big.
No be big.
It's
not be easy.
You see this one where they wipe myself as I finish. You know easy.
And especially
first of all, want to give glory to God.
Word.
All glory to God.
Word.
Second of all, our parents. Yeah.
Without them,
Oh, and our lovely friend. Oh, show your face now. Show your face. Yeah. Nice one. Nice one.
Okay, so what do you have to say to Veritas University for giving you your degree, giving you your first degree, your BSc? What do you have to say to Veritas University?
I would like to appreciate Veritas University, honestly, because even through the pandemic, they had to see us through and make sure we came out as students.
Actually.
And so many people are still at home, like backlashing and everything, but we have the opportunity, we have the privilege to actually graduate. And I feel very grateful to Veritas University.
Thanks to Veritas.
Thank you. Thank you to the Vice Chancellor. Thank you to everybody who made it.
There were a lot of other activities which were captured by the Veritas media team. We are happy that you gave us all your time. We're also happy that you invested some of your precious time watching us. We are grateful to the Vice Chancellor, Reverend Father Professor Hyacinth Ichoku, for the support he is giving to the Veritas media team. We're also happy with our partners, the Lumen Christi Television and AIT and other television stations that have partnered with us within the period under review. We remain grateful to the head of department of mass communication, Professor John Sambe, as we remain also grateful to our director, Reverend Father Dr. Valentine Onwunjogu. We are grateful that all of us have worked as a team, and we plead with you to invest more of your time with us this year as we hope to bring you more exciting editions of what is happening on campus, Veritas University Abuja. Veritas University Abuja is a place to be. It is secure. It is sitting on a serene environment. It is affordable. Thank you for coming back this year to work with us. I remain your host, Cyril Ole.